What's up, YouTube? This is Dylan from Fitness 101, and I'm here at the gym, 24-hour Good Life Fitness. I've actually started parking way the hell away from everybody else because I fear door dents. But, nonetheless, it is Wednesday, April 17th, 2013, and on this episode of Higher Level Thinking, I want to talk about self-criticism. I'm a major in professional writing at the University of Toronto. Actually, you can see I'm also representing Nugent. But anyways, something we learn in class is this idea of the judge. Now, the judge is basically that voice in your head that challenges every thought you make, every action you take. Basically, that devil on your shoulder that tells you, not really the devil on your shoulder, more so just a voice that challenges everything that you intend on doing, so kind of exercises that worst case scenario. So basically you run through in your mind, should I do this thing, should I, go out on a limb and start a fitness channel, just to use me as an example. And that judge will be like, no, there's hundreds of fitness channels out there, the people who are way more credible than you are. Why would people watch you? Basically, the voice of reason, as you would call it. But that voice of reason is often wrong, and it totally governs your life. And if you let it, it will dictate your life, and you will become painfully normal. Most people you'll meet are under the judge's command, and, they don't go too far out of their comfort zone. They don't walk out onto a limb, because they really fear that worst case scenario. And all the most creative people in the world, let's use Quentin Tarantino for an example, my favorite director. He puts some pretty controversial things out there. He attacks some issues that a lot of directors won't touch because, they're afraid it's a touchy issue. And Quentin Tarantino not only addresses those, but the way he depicts those issues is incredible. It's incredible that he goes out on that limb, and how good his movies are and, his directing style is a testament to him not listening to the judge. You know what I mean? So that's a great example. And I believe that creativity, at its finest is simply the suppression of that judge in your mind, of that voice that tells you, maybe this isn't such a great idea. Maybe this isn't going to pan out so well for you. Basically, get rid of that voice and you become creative. You become able to manipulate different ideas without, self-criticizing. And I think drugs and alcohol, people get so addicted to it. People love drinking, going out with their friends in the weekends, getting into a social environment simply because alcohol and certain drugs totally wash away those inhibitions. You no longer have that judge, manipulating the thoughts before you let them get onto your tongue, before you let them say it. Sometimes, you reflect on times where you were drinking and you're like, wow, I can't believe I said that, And it's amazing how often, things work out well when you kind of suppress that judge. Maybe you talk to that girl that you were really nervous to talk to and you guys hit it off. You don't need alcohol to get there. What you need to do is learn how to suppress that inhibition, learn how to silence that judge in your mind. In writing, this comes through very prominent. I find when I'm kind of in an inhibited mood, I can't be creative. I can't write anything that I'd like to push out into the world, because everything I write, every sentence, every clause, I'm thinking to myself, this really isn't good, this is pretty ordinary, whatever. And this comes through all different mediums, YouTube videos, being a director, like I mentioned, Quentin Tarantino. You can't listen to that judge or else you become totally and utterly normal. And I only use normal as the word because I think most people are under this command, and myself included, the majority of the time. But when you get those brief instances where you're totally uninhibited, it's amazing what you're able to manipulate with your brain. It's amazing what you can create and put out into the world. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this installment of Higher Level Thinking. Just about to go in and train some shoulders, but thank you very much. Check out our blog if you have time, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.